Ram Ram everyone. Welcome to Enthusiastic Spiritual Series. Let's welcome Shiv Kumar ji to give us a discourse on Bhagwat Geeta based on Swami Ramanand teachings. Welcome Bhaiya and thank you all for joining us today.
Shri Ram, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Ram Ram to everyone joining this session. We are at chapter 2, that is Sankhya Yoga, Transcendental Knowledge, verse 2.47. So I have already discussed this verse in the last session, but we will recapitulate it. That is karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachan ma karma phal hetudhu mate sangostu akarmani. So it is famous verse of chapter 2 and known to many of us. Let us see the gist of it, the meaning of it. Karmanyevadhikaraste. Lord Krishna is telling to Parth, to Arjun, that Karmanyevadhikaraste. We all human beings or any organism, any living creature in this world has right. Karmani ev adhikarah te. So we all are having right to do work. As per our whim and fancy, as per our desire, we can do any of the work. We are having a choice to do any kind of work. Karmani ev adhikarah te. Your right is to do work as per your choice. Ma phaleshu kadachan. Ma, not on fruits of it. Kadachan. That means at any time. You are having right to do work, but you are not having right to its fruits. So we are not having rights to its fruit. We may do work like in examination hall. Examinee is writing the paper and examiner is checking the and giving the marks. It is not the examinee is writing and the same is giving marks. So we are having right to execute our question paper, but we are not having right to give marks. So it is all up to God. Ma phaleshu kadachan. Ma karma phal hetu bhu. You should not do work for the fruits of it, for goal. We should not do work for goal. Mate sangostu akarmani. Mate sango astu akarmani. And you should not be inactive, inert. That means you should not leave the work. That when there is no fruit, when we are not having any right to its fruits, then why to do work and we let us quit the job. That should not be the tendency. See, here our basic question may arise, if there is no right of us in goal of its fruits, then how can we perform the work at our best? When a surgeon is operating a body, cesarean is going or any kind of dissection is going on a body, then at that time he is not thinking whether the person is getting operated will get die or will be healed. So he is not thinking about it. With full concentration, with best of skills, he is operating the body. And at the end, whether the person is healed properly or dies, then that surgeon is not having any concern. He is having the complete satisfaction that I have performed my duty, because he is not concerned with the goal. He is not concerned whether that person will die or will be healed. On other hand, if the same surgeon is operating his own child, in that case, his hand will be wavering. He cannot operate because here it is the concern. He is now biased with the single situation that my child must be alive after operation. So at that time, the performance goes down. Now he's taking help of some other surgeon. So in the similar manner, when we are not concerned with our goal, then our wholehearted attention is with our work, and that work is magnanimous. That work is exemplary because it is not having any trace of fruits or goals. We have completely devoted the work, and ultimately we offer that work to God. So in the similar manner, if we do not attach ourselves to the fruits of it, the fruits of our work, then that work is pious and it is worthy to be devoted or offered to the feet of God. And whatever is the prasadam, whatever is the mercy of God, that we will accept it. Whatever result comes, it is accepted to us. As if a sailor is sailing his boat in sea, then you cannot struggle with the waves because waves are inherent in sea. Waves will come. It is the nature of sea that waves will come. You have to accept whatever waves are coming and do not fight with the waves. Waves are necessary to come. So, and you perform your best to save your boat from that waves. It may waver, so your boat may go up and down. However, you perform your best and rest you leave up to the God. So, in the similar manner, there are many ups and downs in our life, and we should not condemn those situations. Only we keep on accepting those situations which are coming in our life, and these are coming by the grace of God. God is God is only sending it. It is given by God and for our betterment. So if we think that these situations are the messengers of God, harbingers of God, so if we accept like this, then our devotion will be more stronger and stronger. Our allegiance to the feet of God, our surrender to the feet of God, it will be deeper and deeper. And we lead with greater pace to the God. So, karmanyevadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachan. We should not go for fruits and we should ultimately stick to work. That work will be magnanimous, that work will be exemplary. Ma karma phal hetu bhu. So, we should not work for its fruits. We should not work for its goals. That this is our goal. We should keep on working. Like Lord Krishna is not having any kind of goal, then also he keeps on working. So the similar manner, we, the sparks of Lord Krishna, also keep on indulge us to work. Like if Newton has thought that we should do some experiment, I should do some experiment and then uh, have some job so that my family members will be ultimately lead a good life and I should get some job and good salary. He has not never thought about it. He has done experiment with full concentration, and those experiments are exemplary, matchless. And many of the institutions came to Newton. Please come to my university, and my university teach my students in my laboratory. But Newton has never thought it. In the similar manner, when we are focusing about our work, we are working and leaving everything to God, then it is there is no kind of happiness or grief because we have worked by the energy of God, by the grace of God, and ultimately we have offered it to the feet of God. That's all. So neither work sticks on it, neither trace of work sticks on it, and neither its fruit sticks on. Because we know, by our intellect, we know that this work is done by the power of God, by the energy of God. We cannot breathe extra breathe after the last breath. सो हम अपनी अंतिम सांस के बाद जब एक और श्वास नहीं ले सकते, ऐसी स्थिति में कर्म करने की शक्ति हमें कहाँ है? तो इसी प्रकार से हम अपने को कर्ता मान बैठते हैं. We feel that we are the doer, but we should be free from doership. We are not the doer. It is the God which is inspiring us, which is using us as an instrument to perform or execute the job. So God is motivating us to do the job. So the skill of working is that we should be free from doership. We should be free from fruits of our work, and still we should be fully concentrated on work, and ultimately we should offer it to God. Mate sangostu karmani, and at certain times we may think that if there is no uh, fruits of the work associated with work, then let us sit inert and should not do any job. Like a sattvic gun, we should sit and should not do. We should let us be comfortable, but this is also make us stagnated. So the life which is inactive, having no work, it is stagnating. That means it hinders the pace of our evolution. We will not be evolved in a proper manner. So the literal meaning of this verse is, your right is for action alone, never for the result. Do not become the agent of the result of action. So your right is for action, never for the result. You may do any work, but the results are not in your hand. Do not become agent of results. Do not be the contractor that I have done this, so give me this fruit, so I should get this much marks. You cannot claim that I have performed well, now give me 95% marks, 98%. Nobody can claim. You have done your job, now examiner is checking the copies and giving you marks. And for your betterment, whatever will needed will be allotted. So, not for the result. Do not become the agent of result of actions. May you not have any inclination to inaction, and on other side, you should not be inclined for inaction. You should not have a tendency to leave the job. So this verse is telling about this. This is extremely popular verse of the Bhagavad Gita. Even most of the school children in India are familiar with it. It offers deep insight into the proper spirit of work and is often quoted whenever the Karma Yoga is discussed. So this is only the Karma Yoga. What is Karma Yoga? That we should be equanimous, equipoised in all the situations, whether it comes happiness or it comes grief, whether it comes win or it comes loss. In both the situations, by our intellect, we should be equipoised, equanimous. We should not get deviated, because we have our right to work and not on its result. So we have done our work with full concentration and ultimately offered it to the feet of God. That is all. So this is the skill of Karma Yoga. We should be equanimous. We should not measure our work on the scale of its goal. Goals are not, it should be independent of goal. So whatever works are allotted to us, it is our Swadharma. So it is the duty given to us by God, and we should do it with wholeheartedly. And that's all. We should not trace it or link it with its result. So this is the Buddhi Yoga. So the verse gives 4 instructions. Here the 4 instructions are in this verse 2.47. Do your duty, but do not concern yourself with the result. Do your duty and never get concerned with the result. Fruits of your actions are not for your enjoyment. Whatever fruits are there, it is not as per our will and wish, our whim and fancy that it should suit us. Fruits are not for our suiting. It is only for our evolution. So fruits will be given what is needed for your evolution. So second point, fruits is not in your hand, and fruits will be allotted which is most suited for your evolution. And the third one is, even while working, give up the pride of doership. Do not think that work is performed by you. You are merely instrumental. It is all done by God. So leave it to God, whatever results come. Free from doership. And the fourth one, do not be attached to inaction, keeping in mind that the results are not mine. You should not leave the work. You should not prefer inaction. Now, next verse is 2.48. Yogastha kuru karmani sangatyatva dhananjaya siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. So, yogastha kuru karmani. Keep situated in intellect. That is samatvam, yoguchyate. So yogastha with intellect, all the works are to be done with intellect. That is, we should be equanimous in all the condition and free from any goal. Whatever results are coming, we should embrace it because it is given by God and for our evolution. Yogastha kurukar. Not be biased to either of the result, happiness or grief. Yogastha kurukar. Free from any result. Kuru karma. Yogastha kuru karmani sang tyaktva. Dhananjaya. Sang tyaktva. Sang means attachment. Do not get attached to work or do not get attached to its goals. Some are getting attached to work. Let me do this job. This is the cleaning of temple. Let me do this job. This is the giving garland to the deity or something. That is, some are making the rankings of karma, but it is never good. Whatever karma or duty is allotted to you, do it with wholeheartedly. Do it wholeheartedly. Like a sweeper was given a job to sweep the palace and the road behind the palace. So he was sweeping it wholeheartedly. And after few days, the same road was known as Rajpath. He was doing it so beautifully that everybody was thinking that this is the Rajpath. In the similar manner, we should perform the little jobs so precisely, so beautifully, with full concentration and with keeping in mind that this is the job allotted to us by God. And we should do it wholeheartedly. Yogastha kuru karmani sang tyaktva. Neither we should be attached preference to the work or nor we should have any preference to its goals or its rules. So in both the manner, whatever work is a swadharmam api chaveksha na vikampitum arhasi. So स्वधर्म श्रेष्ठ है. हमें दूसरे के धर्म से तुलना नहीं करनी चाहिए. यदि एक मोची सोचे डॉक्टर का कार्य अधिक श्रेष्ठ है और हम डॉक्टर बन जाए तो वो अपना काम भी ठीक से न कर पाएगा और डॉक्टर का भी न कर पाएगा. So wherever you are kept, you should do it. The girl who is unmarried has different swadharma, and the girl after getting married has to inherit the samskar or whatever the cultures of the next family or the husband's family is adopting those cultures is her swadharma. So in the similar manner, at different situation, at different position, our swadharma changes. Wherever we are kept, whatever comes, accept it wholeheartedly, and this is only samarpan. This is only the offering at the feet of God. Yogastha kuru karmani. So do your work, keeping your intellect equanimous. Sang tyaktva dhananjaya. Do not attach yourself either with food Dhananjaya. Dhananjaya is said to part Arjuna because at the time he was in Virat Nagar. So the king Virat, he has collected a lot of money for Dhananjaya. He has one lot of money for King Virat. That's why the name has been given Arjuna to Dhananjaya. So Siddhya Siddhyo Samo Bhutva. We should be equal in Siddhi. If our work gives us desired fruit or gives us undesired fruit, in both the case, we should not be fluctuated. So we should not biased on either side. We should be equal. Siddhi asiddhyo samobhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. And that is only the buddhi yoga. And this is when we are equal in all the situation. This is samatvam yoga uchyate. Let us go to its literal meaning. By being established in yoga, O Dhananjay, undertake actions casting off attachment and remaining equipoised in success and failure. So we should cast off attachment. We should be free from attachment. We should not bind us from attachment, and we should not vocate to everybody. See, I have done this, so I have got this. We should not link the fruits with our works because it makes or it improves doership in it. So we should cast off doership. When we will not link our work with the fruits, then we will be ultimately casting off our doership, and ultimately it will be in our heart that everything is done by God. So should not link work fruits with the work done by us. It is all done by God, not by us. So here, casting off attachment and remaining equipoised in success and failure. We should be equipoised in success and failure. We हमें सुख दुख हानि लाभ सब में सम रहना है. बोले अर्जुन से श्री भगवान, सुनो गीता का ज्ञान, सुनो गीता का ज्ञान. सुख दुख हानि लाभ दोनों में जो सम है, सुख दुख हानि लाभ दोनों में जो सम है, पाने में न हर्षित न खोने का गम है, योगी द्वंद्वों में रहता समान. ये है गीता का ज्ञान, ये है गीता का ज्ञान. सम दुखे सुखे कृत्वा लाभा लाभव जया जयो ततो युद्धाय युज्यस्व नैवं पापम वाप्स्यसि. So we should be equipoised, equanimous in both the condition. Whatever comes, it is the harbinger of God. It is the message of God. We should accept it, and it is for our evolution. So why we should not accept it? We should accept it because it is the matter of our evolution, and we all want to get evolved so that we embrace and get unified with God. So we should embrace it. And evenness of mind is called yoga. In different situation, in varied situation, in contrasting situation, if our mind is in equilibria, that is equal libra, at middle, like a thread is there, and its contrasting ends are happiness and sorrow. But neither we should stay at happiness, neither we should stay at sorrow. We should be at middle of it. We should see both the ends, but we should not prefer any of them. So that point is called equilibra. Like the pendulum stays at the mean position. So it may go here and there, it may oscillate. In the similar manner, the yogi, the Buddhi yogi, stays in middle of it because it is the stable position. And others are oscillating here and here. So we should not be like a common person because we are meditating, we are spiritual. So we should prefer to remain in the mean position. And evenness of mind. In contrasting situation, if we are even, then it is called Buddhi Yoga. So this is all Buddhi Yoga Lord Krishna is explaining. The equanimity that enables us to accept all circumstances with serenity is so praiseworthy that Sri Krishna calls it you. That initially Arjun was thinking we should win. He has came to a battlefield keeping in mind that I should win, I must win. So at that time, the Sansrute Gandhi, Mukham cha Parishusyate. So that Gandhi is now sliding from the hand and the mouth is ultimately getting dried up. So such was the condition. But Sri Krishna has told, no, you should not keep in mind that whether you will win or lose. Just see it as a religious duty to perform battlefield and go for war, go for fight. Then you may win, you may lose. That is, leave it to me. That I am the offerer of the fruits, and it is not up to you. It is not on your own, on your karma base. Whatever is better for you, I will. Then the Arjun became little stable. In the similar manner, we should be free from the different contrasting condition, should not stick to any of the fruits. So we should accept all circumstances with serenity, and it is so praiseworthy that Sri Krishna calls it you. This is very praiseworthy. In spiritualism, it is having higher cadre, or it is the higher position if you remain equanimous. So Sri Krishna keeps it at higher strata. So this equipoise comes from the implementing the knowledge of previous verse. When we understand that efforts are in our hand and not are the results. Because efforts are in our hand. If results are in our hand, then we may make our all sons and daughters engineers, doctors, and builders, civil engineers, whatever we want. But it is never in our hand. In our hand is only to do best, and that's all. Otherwise, we are not or near as a contractor. We do our duty, and that's all. So if we are equanimous, that means we are a spiritual. We are going in a righteous path. So in this manner, we should do it, not the result. We then concern ourselves only doing the duty. The results are for the pleasure of God. It is not the pleasure of us. It is not that the results should please us. It is we have done our duty and ultimately offer whatever is the duty is done. Now, our respected Kusum Mausi will recite a bhajan.
राम राम सभी को। और हमने अभी शिव कुमार बेटे के माध्यम से इतना सुंदर राम गीता का मनन किया, अध्ययन किया। कितने कर्मण्याराध के रास्ते के उसमें उसने 4 पॉइंट जो बताए, वो हम लोग चारों पॉइंटों को याद रखें, मनन करें, तो सब कुछ समझ में आता जाएगा कि हाँ भाई क्या करना है। और दूसरे श्लोक में भी कि हमें कर्मों को कैसे करना है। बहुत सुंदर, बहुत बहुत प्यार, आशीर्वाद। और हम ये सब आने के लिए परमात्मा से ही, गुरुदेव भगवान ही हमें कुछ देंगे कि जब हम ये सब काम कर सकते हैं। तो गुरु जी को याद करते हैं कि भगवान ने हमें सब कुछ दे दिया, तन दे दिया, मन दे दिया, अच्छा सत्संग दे दिया, सब व्यवस्थाएं बना दी। तो हम गुरुदेव भगवान को ही सत नमन करते हुए उनसे ही प्रार्थना करते हैं। मन राम 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 गाले, अपनी मुक्ति का मार्ग बना ले। मन राम 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 गाले, नाम जपने की आदत बना ले। पुण्य तेरा बढ़े जब सत्संग मिले, राम रहमत करे जब सतगुरु मिले। इस रीति से रव को रिझा ले, नाम जपने की आदत बना ले। इस रीति से रव को रिझा ले, नाम जपने की आदत बना ले। मन राम 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 गाले, नाम जपने की आदत बना ले। तन जिसने दिया उसका मालिक वही, मुफ्त में तू रहे नाम जपता नहीं। कुछ किराया जी उसको चुका दे, नाम जपने की आदत बना ले। कुछ किराया भी उसको चुका दे, नाम जपने की आदत बना ले। मन राम 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 गाले, नाम जपने की आदत बना ले। कौन नाड़ी रक्त बनाए रे मन, कौन नाड़ी रक्त बनाए रे मन, कौन दिल की ये धड़कन चलाए रे मन, कौन दिल की ये धड़कन चलाए रे मन। उस दाता का शुक्र मना ले, नाम जपने की आदत बना ले। उस दाता का शुक्र मना ले, नाम जपने की आदत बना ले। मन राम 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 गाले, नाम जपने की आदत बना ले। जग रिझाने में जीवन गवाना नहीं, जग रिझाने में जीवन गवाना नहीं। एक पल को प्रभु को भुलाना नहीं, एक पल को प्रभु को भुलाना नहीं। अपने सतगुरु को तू ही रिझा ले, नाम जपने की आदत बना ले। मन राम 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 गाले, नाम जपने की आदत बना ले। मन राम 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 गाले, नाम जपने की आदत बना ले। श्री राम।
श्री राम। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। न तोऽहं कामये राज्यं न स्वर्गं न पुनर्भवम्, कामये दुःखतप्तानां प्राणिनामार्तनाशनम्। त्वदिष्टं भवतु गोविन्द, त्वदिष्टं भवतु गोविन्द, नतमदिष्टं पाहि मां रक्ष मां। तेरी इच्छा पूर्ण हो मां, हम सब तेरी शरण में अपने चरणों की भक्ति करें। श्री राम। राम राम मौसी, राम राम
राम राम राम राम।
विजया मौसी, राम।
बहुत सुंदर भजन भी और कितना अच्छा एक्सप्लेन किया है संस्कृत में। राम 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 बेटा, प्रिया बेटा, राम राम प्रिया, प्रिया
राम राम आंटी।
राम राम बेटा प्रिया।
राम राम सबको। पूजा जी, नाइस टू सी यू।
इतना आनंद आता है ये बातें सुनते सुनते, लगता कि कभी सुनते ही रहो, सुनते ही रहो।
बहुत बहुत प्यार प्रिया। राम राम, आशीर्वाद।
राम राम आंटी। राम राम। Thank you, Bhaiya, for the wonderful discourse. And thank you, Kusum aunty. It was a very, very beautiful bhajan. I think I'm going to keep hearing it again and again. Ram Ram, nice song. I really enjoyed it. Thank you, aunty. And thank you all for joining today. Thank you, Kusum aunty. And Pooja ji, again, nice to see you. Thank you. Bye.